Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Philippines, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Para sa pagbabago, sawa na ang bayan ko sa magnanakaw na trapo. Madilim na kahapon, ikaw ang mataahon. Sa piling mo, di ko mawawala ang korupsyon.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Please remain standing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Philippine National Anthem.
We request everyone to please remain standing for the invocation to be led by Captain Johnson C. Logan, Chaplain Service, Group Chaplain.
Let us pray. Most loving God, we praise and thank you for all the blessings you have bestowed upon us in the Presidential Security Group. We thank you for the good leadership of our President and the Commander-in-Chief, Mayor Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Thank you for our outgoing Group Commander, Brigadier General Jose Eriel M. Niembra, and his invaluable and selfless efforts for the PSG, its mission and welfare for the troops. Indeed, he has been a gift and blessing to us, and may he be continue a blessing and do greater things to his new position and mission. We likewise thank you, O God, for his successor, Colonel Jesus P. Durante III, for he has been a gift and blessing to us in the group. We pray for his well-being as he embraces his new and challenging position as the Group Commander. We also ask you, O God, to guide and protect us always in carrying out our mission. May we strive always to be at our best in our duties for our country and for you, O God, who lives and reigns forever and ever. Amen.
Thank you. Please be seated.
We shall now have the presentation of awards to the outgoing Commander, Presidential Security Group, Brigadier General Jose Eriel M. Niembra, Armed Forces of the Philippines.
Awards and decorations are significant evidence of valiant acts, exhibition of proficiency, competency, and distinction.
The award to be given is the Distinguished Service Star. This is awarded to officers of the Armed Forces of the Philippines for valuable and exceptional service rendered in a major position, responsibility as Commander, Presidential Security Group.
The citation of the award will be read by the Adjutant General, Armed Forces of the Philippines, Brigadier General Maxima O. Ignacio, Armed Forces of the Philippines.
General Headquarters, Armed Forces of the Philippines, Camp General Emilio Aguinaldo, Quezon City. General Orders Number 309, published on 21 February 2020. Award of the Distinguished Service Star, pursuant to Paragraph 2A5, Section 1-2, Chapter 1, Armed Forces of the Philippines, Regulations G 131-054, this headquarters dated 26 June 2014. The Distinguished Service Star is hereby awarded to Brigadier General Jose Eriel Marañon Niembra, Officer DAS 10575, Armed Forces of the Philippines, for eminently meritorious and valuable service rendered in a position of major responsibility as Commander, Presidential Security Group, Armed Forces of the Philippines, from 30 May 2018 to 25 February 2020, by command of General Santos Jr., Official Erickson R. Gloria, Lieutenant General, Armed Forces of the Philippines, the Deputy Chief of Staff, signed Maxima O. Ignacio, Brigadier General, Armed Forces of the Philippines, the Adjutant General.
May we request the Chief of Staff, Armed Forces of the Philippines, General Filimon T. Santos Jr., Armed Forces of the Philippines, to present the award, to be assisted by the Acting Deputy Chief of Staff for Personnel, J1, Brigadier General Rino P. Tolentino, Armed Forces of the Philippines, and Mrs. Jovi Ang Niembra. Everyone is requested to stand while the award is being presented.
A round of applause for the honoree.
You may now be seated. At this juncture, may we call on the Adjutant General, Armed Forces of the Philippines, Brigadier General Maxima O. Ignacio, Armed Forces of the Philippines, for the reading of the relief and designation orders.
General Headquarters, Armed Forces of the Philippines, Camp General Emilio Aguinaldo, Quezon City. General Orders number 324, published on 24 February 2020. Section 1, Termination. Designation of Brigadier General Jose Eriel Marañon Niembra, Officer DAS 10575, Armed Forces of the Philippines, as Commander, Presidential Security Group, is terminated effective 25 February 2020. Section 2, Designation. Colonel Jesus Pamplona Durante III, Officer DAS 10898, Philippine Army, General Staff Corps, is designated as Commander, Presidential Security Group, effective 25 February 2020. By command of General Santos Jr., Official Erickson R. Gloria, Lieutenant General, Armed Forces of the Philippines, the Deputy Chief of Staff, signed Maxima O. Ignacio, Brigadier General, Armed Forces of the Philippines, the Adjutant General.
The outgoing Commander, Presidential Security Group, Brigadier General Jose Eriel M. Niembra, Armed Forces of the Philippines, will give his remarks. This will be followed by the reading and signing of his relinquishment order.
To our guest of honor and speaker, who will be introduced later, members of the Senate, led by Senator Marcos, members of the Congress, led by Congressman Lord Velasco, sir, Cabinet Secretaries, led by Secretary Lorenzana, sir, the Chief of Staff, General Filimon Santos Jr., AFP, and the Major Service Commanders, guests from different government agencies, officers and men of PSG, Class 91 and their ladies, please rise to be recognized. Friends of PSG, our media friends present, good afternoon to everyone. 21 months ago, I assumed command of the Presidential Security Group, fully aware of the responsibilities of protecting the President, his family, and visiting heads of state. For that opportunity, allow me to express my sincere gratitude to our Commander-in-Chief, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Sir, thank you for your trust and confidence. It is an honor to work with you while you rally this nation towards peace and prosperity. There's nothing more fulfilling than serving a compassionate leader with a genuine concern of providing a comfortable living to our countrymen. After this, I will be serving in a different capacity and again, another great opportunity to contribute to nation building. Daghang salamat, sir. Also, my gratitude to Executive Secretary Salvador Mijaldea, to Senator Bongo, DND Secretary Delphine Lorenzana, the Presidential Advisor for Military Affairs, General Arthur Tabaquero, the National Security Advisor, Secretary Hermoines Esperon, the Chief of Staff of the AFP, General Filimon Santos Jr., sir, along with the past and present leadership of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, who are my solid support group throughout my stint. Thank you very much, sirs. Being the PSG Commander has taught me valuable lessons in life, both professionally and personally. Lessons that were accumulated by working closely with all the PSG troopers from different armed services or branches of service of our country. To all the officers, enlisted personnel, and civilian employees, thank you for being an effective team. By now, you must have realized that we have accomplished much as one PSG. Allow me, therefore, to give due credit to my Deputy Commander, Colonel Freddy de la Cruz, to the Chief of Staff, Colonel Randolph Cabangbang, the members of the coordinating staff, OPCON and Organic Unit Commanders, and to the rest of Team PSG. My efforts would have been in vain without your valuable contributions. From the bottom of my heart, maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Also, my sincere gratitude to all government agencies and private individuals who generously extended their support to PSG without expecting anything in return. Allow me to announce that this year, 2020, will be a busy year for PSG, as we will have simultaneous constructions aimed to provide a decent shelter to our men and their dependents. Our soldiers can go a long haul with peace of mind, knowing that their loved ones have a roof above their heads. Comfortable billeting, as basic as it seems, is enough to lift the morale of our men, and your help will never go unnoticed because generations of PSG troopers and their dependents will reap the benefits of everything you have generously provided. Also, I would like to recognize my greatest motivation in my life, my family, my wife Joby, and my sons Jet, Jappy, and Gian. I am forever grateful to God for giving you to me. You are my inspiration and my constant guide as I venture into this life of service. I thank God for giving me the strength and wisdom to do what is required of me. It is only through Him that I am given these opportunities. So I intend to seize every moment and be the best that I can be. When I assumed as the 29th Commander of the Presidential Security Group, I pledged to do two things: to accomplish the mission and be responsible for the welfare of my men. I ask you to be vigilant and take the extra mile, because there are times that your welfare will be put aside in order to accomplish our mission. And I have not been disappointed. You have shown me how reliable you are, especially in times of hardships. You have been competent all throughout, making my job as a commander a very manageable one. Much of what we have accomplished became possible because we chose to work as a team. The command's role is immense in maintaining the stability of this country, and for always, we will not fail our countrymen. We have secured the President and will continue to do so, regardless of what. But up until this time, you have made me proud, and I hope I have provided you with a good example of soldiery and commandership. With this, I hope that you extend the same support and cooperation to the next commander, Colonel Jesus Durante, as he is a fine officer and a gentleman. He will lead you to accomplish more things and be in step with the AFP's vision and mission. As I said during my assumption speech, PSG has carved a long history of integrity, service, and excellence. And we are very fortunate to be given the chance to write the next chapter of its existence. So I encourage everyone to give it your best shot, because whether we like it or not, we are part of our nation's history as the force that protected the bravest president of this country. At this point, sir, let me hand over my tour of duty report. In closing, let me say that our service is a cycle of hellos and goodbyes. We cannot stay forever in a unit. We need to move on, carry on the good of today to the hope of a better tomorrow. We have a small armed forces. Sooner or later, we may be working with each other again. But until the time, and while you are here at the Presidential Security Group, please bear in mind that our efforts as a command or as a unit are always intertwined with what our President and Commander-in-Chief is hoping to achieve: a comfortable life for each and every Filipino. Salamat and mabuhay ang Pilipinas.
Thank you, sir. Also, ladies and gentlemen, may we acknowledge the presence of Madame Shalito Hanelet Avancenia.
At this juncture, may I read and sign the relinquishment order. Headquarters, Presidential Security Group, Malacañang Park, Manila, 25 February 2020. Office Order Number 01, Relinquishment of Command. Pursuant to Section 1, General Orders Number 324, General Headquarters, Armed Forces of the Philippines, dated 24 February 2020. I hereby relinquish the position as Group Commander, Presidential Security Group, effective 25 February 2020, and I sign. Sergeant Major, lower my flag.
We shall now witness the lowering of personal flag of the outgoing Commander, Presidential Security Group.
Colonel Durante, I am now ready to be relieved.
The incoming Commander, Presidential Security Group, Colonel Jesus P. Durante III, Philippine Army General Staff Corps, will read and sign the orders for his assumption of command as Commander, Presidential Security Group.
Headquarters, Presidential Security Group, Office of the Group Commander, Malacañang Park, Manila, 25 February 2020. Office Order Number 2, Assumption of Command. Pursuant to Section 2, General Orders Number 324, General Headquarters, Armed Forces of the Philippines, dated 24 February 2020. I hereby assume the position as Group Commander, Presidential Security Group, effective 25 February 2020. And I sign. Brigadier General Niembra, sir, I am ready to relieve you.
We shall now witness the handover of the command symbol to be presided by President Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Being handed over is the PSG flag. The handover of the command symbol represents the dynamism of the military organization. Responsibilities of the outgoing commander are being relinquished. Yet a successor of same standard, with excellence just like him, accepts the responsibilities and stewardship of the command the outgoing commander will leave behind.
The new Commander, Presidential Security Group, Colonel Jesus P. Durante III, Philippine Army General Staff Corps, will now deliver his remarks.
To our guest of honor, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, sir, Senator Amy Marcos, Executive Secretary Salvador Medialdia, Department of Defense Secretary Delfina Lorenzana, TSWD Secretary Orlando Joselito Bautista, the Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, General Filimon Santos, sir, Major Service Commanders, to our First Lady, Ma'am Hanilet Abansenya, Brigadier General Jose Eriel Niembra, officers and men of PSG, friends, ladies and gentlemen, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Every assumption of command marks a new beginning of the commander, an opportunity for him to bring to the forefront his years of acquired experience from mentors and trainings acquired both here and abroad. My journey in the military service has been tough and challenging. It was really not that easy. When I graduated from the PMA, I joined the Army and volunteered to be with the Scout Rangers. For the love of my country, I vowed to do things where most men never dared of doing. In my military career, I stayed in the front line for 11 years, fighting the enemies of the state. I have led my men in numerous battles. I've fought, I've cried, and I've bled. But I never backed out in any firefight. And I've seen some of my men bleed and die. But this never stopped me from pursuing and ultimately claim victory. Now, I am in a different battlefield, a battlefront where failure is never considered. As a Scout Ranger and Special Operations Operator, I assure the Filipino people that the PSG under my command would not only do our best, but we would sacrifice our life and limb to protect the President of the Republic of the Philippines. I'd like to express my profound gratitude to our Commander-in-Chief, Mayor Rodrigo Roa Duterte, for his trust and confidence in me to lead the PSG as the 4th Group Commander on this his term of office. Special thanks also to the former Special Assistant to the President and now Senator Christopher Lawrence Bongo, the Executive Secretary, Salvador Medaldia, Secretary of National Defense, Delphine Lorenzana, the Secretary of the Office of the Presidential Advisor on Military Affairs, Artur Tabaquero, and the Board of Generals headed by the Chief of Staff, General Filimon T. Santos Jr. Also, a profound of gratitude sa aking mga mista who are here, the members of Tanglaudiwa Class of 92, and their ladies for your support and friendship through the years. Please stand, mga mista ko. And their ladies are here. Maraming salamat. To my family and relatives who came all the way from Davao, Cotabato, General Santos City, and Cebu, they're all here. To my brothers Tweet, Otek, Dennis, and Carlo. And to all my friends who came from all over, thank you very much for the support. I am what I am right now because of you. And of course, to my wife, Helen, my children, Miko, Kimi, and Mikey, you are my inspiration and my source of pride and joy in this world. Thank you for the love and prayers. Brigadier General Niembra, sir, thank you for your efforts to lead the PSG. I wish you, sir, and Ma'am Jovi all the best in your new assignment. The PSG is in for a lot of challenges ahead as we face the remaining 856 days or 28 months of President Duterte's term in office. These are peculiar times, marked by international issues and tough presidential pronouncements. No president has ever dared to boldly and openly stand for the love of his country. His hard stance against illegal drugs, criminality, and corruption has spared no one. The war on terrorism against communist terrorist groups and the extremist Islamic groups, specifically the ASG and ISIS, has been relentless and all out. Aside from the security threats, it is also to note that members of the President's family, including the President himself, have been attacked by the opposition, the oligarchs, and the associates taking advantage of the cyber age, which facilitates online communication between those who want to do harm to our President. Compounding these risk factors is the very low-profile nature of the President. His charisma and appeal to the masses, as evidenced by the enormous popularity rating of Mayor Rodrigo Roa Duterte, standing as high as 87% as of December 2019. Therefore, all PSG troopers under my watch must follow this dictum. Leave no room for mistakes. Always bear in mind that the security gadgetry we possess will only be as effective as the people that use them. Leave the critics behind. It is not the critic that counts, but to us PSG troopers who risk our lives in the front line. Furthermore, at each and every presidential engagement, each PSG trooper serve as ambassadors of the President, and as such, much is expected from every one of us. Dedication to duty, a clear moral compass, commitment to excellence, and service with compassion. Together, we can conquer the hurdles that lay along the way. With God on our side, nothing can faze or intimidate us. We are the Presidential Security Group. Mabuhay ang PSG. Mabuhay po ang Pangulo. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat.
Thank you, sir. At this point, may we call on Executive Secretary Salvador C. Medialdea to introduce our guest of honor and speaker.
Magandang hapon po sa kanilang lahat. Ang Pangulong nagmamahal sa PSG, Mayor Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Thank you. Kindly sit down. Executive Secretary Salvador Medialdea, National Defense Secretary Delfin Lorenzana, Social Welfare and Development Secretary Rolando Bautista, and the other members of the Cabinet, this is my lovely wife, Shileto Avancenia. Ma'am, totoo yan. Senator Raimi Marcos, isang magandang babae rin. Honorable members of the House of Representatives, AFP Chief of Staff, General Filemon Santos, and the Major Service Commanders, the outgoing Group Commander, Brigadier General Eriel Niembra, and his lovely wife, Mrs. Joby Niembra, the incoming Group Commander, Colonel Jesus Durante, and Mrs. Helen Durante. Si Helen ba ang classmate mo? Ang classmate kayo. Marami kayong pag-usapan. The officers and enlisted personnel and civilian employees of the Presidential Security Command, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Habang nagsasalita si Group, si Brigadier General Niembra, kinalibit ko si Bong. Sabi ko, mabuti pa itong mga military, Bong. Kaya pag alis nila sa opisina, may pabaon na sariling personal flag. Tayo, kung hindi tayo namatay, wala ka. You only have when you are dead, and the flag is wrapped around your coffin. Today, I stand proud as I speak before one of our country's most dedicated and reliable men and women in uniform. First, I would like to express my heartfelt congratulations to Brigadier General Niembra for a successful tour of duty as the outgoing PSG Commander. Under his steady and unwavering leadership, the PSG was able to provide security to me and my family, and around 19 foreign and 1,250 local engagements, as well as full protection of their heads of state and ambassadors during their visits at Malacañang. Moreover, the PSG was able to secure our safety during the 2019 elections, the third and fourth State of the Nation address, and the 30th Southeast Asian Games, and the first presidential silent drill competition. Come to think of it, I have not heard of any other drill, but I'm raising until it reaches December. You guys can arrange the frequency of the drilling, but I want the people to see soldiers and policemen doing the drill every day. It might really be copycat, but you have been to China and you have seen the drill that the military shows off to the people every day. It gives our people a sense of security and proud to see the uniformity in the cadence when military drills do it. Gawin ninyo yan, and the December finals would be 1 million. Baka dagdagan ko pa ng 2 million. Dagdagan ko pa ng 3 million. Hindi naman, pero, hindi ako humingi sa sarili ko. I never did that. And I never will. Kung ako maghingi, all my political, even during the campaign, I could not bring myself to say, bigyan mo nga akong pera. Hindi ko kaya. Pero kung para sa kapwa, tao ko, para sa inyo, kaya ang sundalo ko mag-exhibition. Yeah, it will, I will just pass around the hat. And for those Filipinos who are really also proud of their soldiers and love of country, I'm sure we won't have a hard time. There will be, huwag kayo mag-alala, hindi ako namimilit ng tao. Yung gusto lang. Marami akong kaibigan na mayayaman. Marami akong classmates na talagang they have made it. One of them is Tugadi. He's a billionaire. Even before, nandito ba si Art? Sabihin mo sa kanya, 1 million para sa kanya. Moreover, the PSG was able to, I also laud Brigadier General Niembra for taking steps towards ensuring that our PSG personnel are able to continue with the training classes and schooling for the advancement of their careers. Bago ko ulitin ko lang. It's not because I want to rub it in. But, the PSG, binigyan ko ng 100 million a month. Then, ang Biluna, 50 million a month. Ang AFP, 50 million a month. Kaya, wag sana akong makarinig na walang pera pang medisina ang sundalo ko. And for those who were, you know, a bit sad na yung naging baldado, I said I guarantee them that they can walk again and use their arm again. Sabi ko, and it's gonna be the prosthetics and robotics. I assure them that you will back in the service at marami na ang bumalik na serbisyo using the titanium, the state of the art. And you will have the best of everything sa panahon ko. Sir, your efficiency and effectivity in the discharge of your duties have certainly inspired the entire PSG to strive for excellence, whatever their positions may be. To the incoming PSG Commander, Colonel Jesus Durante III, I thank you for stepping up to the challenge of being the next of the PSG. I trust that under your supervision, the PSG will be able to continue the excellent provision of security to the office of the President, to my family as well, and to the visiting heads of state, diplomats. I look forward to working with you in the coming months. Lastly, let me take this opportunity to express my gratitude to every PSG trooper for their valiant efforts in the performance of their duties. Each and every one of you has truly shown undaunted courage and unbridled patriotism by choosing to be of service to our beloved country. With high integrity and valor, let us remain united in safeguarding our institutions as it strives to bring about a more social, secure, peaceful, and dignified life for the Filipinos. At ako naman ho, I've said it again, and I say it now, na ako, hindi ako naghihingi ng personal loyalty. I loathe it. Ayaw ko. Nakukurnihan, nahihilasan ako. All that I ask is that when the time comes, I will be proudly saluting you. And please remain loyal only to the flag of the Republic of the Philippines and no one else. Maraming salamat at mabuhay kayong lahat.
Thank you, sir. May we request everyone to please remain standing? On behalf of the command, Commander, Presidential Security Group, Colonel Jesus Durante III, Philippine Army General Staff Corps, will be presenting to the President a simple memento.
The memento to be given is an array of miniature PSG troopers in their different PSG uniforms.
Likewise, the President will be giving a token to the outgoing and newly installed Commander, Presidential Security Group. Once again, a round of applause to our guest of honor, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Everyone, please remain standing for the singing of the PSG hymn.
Iba't ibang kakayahan, lakas, galing at talino, alay namin sa bayan at Pangulo. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao man, ito'y sa aming abot tanaw. Kaligtasan ng Pangulo'y bantayan, para sa matatag at ligtas na sambayanan. Sa isang ng kapayapaan, pag-asaka ng aming bayan, ngayon at magkakailan pa man, hindi ka ipaglingkuran ng buong puso at katapatan. Buhay namin sa iyo'y ilalaan, nang dahil sa ating inang bayan.
May we request our President to remain on stage for a photo opportunity.
Please prepare our first group, Command Group. Next group, please prepare members of PMA Class 91 and their ladies. Thank you. Next, we'll be having members of PMA Class 91 and their ladies. Please prepare members of PMA Class 92 and their ladies. Thank you.
Up next, we have the members of PMA Class 92 and their ladies. Please prepare family of the outgoing commander. Thank you.
Please
Please
exit
exit
to your right. We call the family of the outgoing commander on stage. And please prepare family of the newly installed commander. Thank you. To join the President, family of our newly installed commander. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that ends the Presidential Security Group's change of command ceremony.
On behalf of Commander, Presidential Security Group, the officers, men, women, and civilian workforce of the Presidential Security Group, we thank everyone for gracing this event.
Thank you and mabuhay tayong lahat. We invite our guests for refreshments at the Officers Clubhouse. Thank you.